ladies and gentlemen. Man, I ain't even watched the game over again. I was getting ready to watch it this morning, but I said, man, I ain't want to watch it right now. I still got some stuff I want to say, and some people I want to address. Yeah, I went to bed early yesterday. I probably went to bed like 9 o'clock, and I slept in. I ain't wake up till like 7 something. I slept in, y'all. The loss is just amazing me because we're gonna talk about the L some. But I also want to go ahead and pop my stuff on these Cowboys content creators that I mentioned yesterday, how they were trying to take shots at me. So I got a couple names today that we're gonna address. I don't know. See, y'all gotta understand. I'm not no turn the other cheek type of dude. I ain't no turn the other cheek type of dude. You gonna get this work, man. You say something, you know what I mean? Like I see it sometimes, and I go, yeah, I think he talking about me. You know what I'm saying? We let it ride because I'm the type of dude that, all right, let the results speak. Because when the results speak and the results back up what I say, now I'm about to get on your line. Some of these Cowboys content creators about to get this work. It's not business. It's personal. I said it's not business. It's personal. Cause now you feel me. You was getting at me. It'll be one thing if you disagree. Oh, shit, I can't get mad at you for disagreeing. You know what I mean? Shit, that's what men do. But you was taking shots, so now I'm about to cook your ass. So check this out. First and foremost, Mr. John Onan, all that ass you kiss, you still suck at talking Cowboys. Your takes suck. Just because you hit here and there, that don't mean nothing. Your takes suck. And yes, I told John Onan directly to him. He know what the fuck is up, and he probably on here right now. Your takes suck. I don't know what makes you think that you was like. You gotta understand. If you gonna talk something, talk it. You see, what Jerry Jones understands is that this is also business. Even though he has an emotional attachment, this is also business. And you owe the people the truth. You don't owe the people a feel good. Yeah, that feel good to go ahead. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, as I said yesterday, like Creflo Dollar and TD Jakes and all them. That feel good stuff. It'll take you there. It'll get you up. It'll get you noticed. But it don't. But at the end of the day, it ain't what the people need. The people need the goddamn truth. And y'all ain't giving the people the truth. Either that or you don't know the truth or you don't know what you're looking at. So how could you sit over there and talk something that you don't know what you're looking at? And I've been saying over and over again, the Cowboys are soft. They soft. They want to talk about all this talent. Oh man, we got all these all pros. What good is an all pro if you can't be an all pro when it matters the most? What good is an all pro if you can't say? Let me get back. John, like I said, let's get back to John owning. Your takes suck. There's a lot of Cowboys content creators that their takes suck. I don't know what the hell y'all looking at, but the takes suck. And John Onan, you was one of them. You try to take a little shot at me earlier this morning. Would have put an LOL like that was supposed to take something. Nah, bro. I know right through that, homie. Because you've been looking at my stuff. You know what time it is with me. Your takes suck like this team. Your takes suck like this team. Boss Cowboys. You said something about me. You didn't say my name, but I know it was directly toward me. You was talking about how them Cowboy content creators, all they do is have nothing but negative things to say. And I know for sure that I was in your mind because you can't tell me that these Cowboys content creators don't know nothing about me because they do. They do. They do. Boss, all that yippity yah yo yay shit that you be on. Now what? All that negative that you was talking about, that People like me talking about we just look at things to talk about and look at now what? Because we seen the writing on the wall. We seen the writing on the wall before they went on ahead and did that graffiti. We been see it. They been prepping us for this. Now I ain't about to sit over there and talk about the fans, because the fans lead with their heart. Hey, look, when you love something sometimes that you go ahead and overlook the red flags. People do it every day in their personal life and with this team. But you was talking like you was speaking some gospel, my nigga. You're not. You wasn't. See, sometimes you got to go ahead and you got to take personal from business. Business and personal, and at the end of the day, even though we love to talk Cowboys, it's still business. And our business is to give the people the best and give the people the honest truth. And you can't sit over there and tell me that y'all be giving the people the honest truth by you sitting over there lying to their face talking about the Cowboys was going to be all right. There's people that rely on us to really talk Cowboys, to really get a sense of what's going on with this team. And you lied to their goddamn face that say that this team was going to be all right. And this team was sorry than a mug. It's sorry. So either you know better, or you don't know better. Either way, you're letting the people down. So don't ever sit over there and talk about, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man, they just looking for negative to say. Then tell the Cowboys to give me something positive to say. Sometimes I got to force myself to go ahead and give a positive out to this team. Sometimes I got to make a conscious decision to say something positive about this weak-ass team. This team suck. C.J. Stroud got one more playoff win than the Dallas Cowboys. One more than Dak Prescott. Motherfucker been in the league damn near 10 years. And I see these Cowboy content ready to come out. Let Mike go, and this is for all the Cowboy content creators that sit over there and talk about, oh, Mike McCarthy, firing Mike is not it. Firing Dak is not it. Let me tell you something. How not? When a person showed you who he is and he has did nothing but continue to prove who he is, you'll be a fool not to believe who he is. How many offensive coordinators had Dak Prescott had? How many offensive coordinators have Dak Prescott had? It has been the same result. At what point do you stop blaming coaching and say that Dak sucked? He sucked. Dak is trash. They say, oh, Mike, oh man, this is the best that Dak has ever played with Mike. Well, look, you better have a decision to do. And I told y'all, I rock with Mike, though. But even I know it's time to can Mike. Look how they played for Mike. Mr. Players Coach. Look how they played for Mike. They didn't even show up on a win or go home basis. They didn't even attempt to show up. You can see only a couple of the players had urgency. I even see Neville Gallimore, y'all. And I repeat, Neville Gallimore showed some type of urgency. Even he made some decent plays out there early on. Neville. They say, oh, CD didn't look right. CD, don't blame CD. Don't blame CD. If CD ain't big time, it's gonna show. But CD has proven that he has been big time. We've been having some closer games than not. CD has proven himself. CD just want a quarterback that he could believe in. And that's a look at, man, I don't believe, like what's going on with you? I don't believe in you to go to war with. You're doing something opposite. How we got all these quarterbacks, all these wide receivers sitting over there pretty much saying the same thing about Dak? And y'all want to go ahead and look at the wide receivers and use him as a scapegoat. Why? He show you who he is all the damn time. He is not big time. He is not big time at all. You didn't. How many times Dak Prescott, whether you believe it or not, was babysitted. I'm gonna tell you what they talking about what he did on the line. I'm gonna tell you something. All that was simplified and all that was instilled by Mike McCarthy. I can assure you of that. Because Dak Prescott, he is not mentally competent to do some of the things that people was giving him credit for at the line. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it. I was just gonna let it roll. Because it didn't matter because he would never Mike wouldn't go get the credit for it anyway, because Dak was gonna get the credit for it because Dak is the one in the performing. So it didn't matter whether I pointed it or not. But no, that's not, I'm telling you, that's all Mike. That's all Mike. And we know Mike wouldn't just stay to be an offensive coordinator. They say, oh, the play calling suck. Well, shit, it's gonna suck if you got a weak ass quarterback who can't even perform the basic of plays. Yeah, it's gonna be trash. Yeah, it's gonna be trash. And they said, and Law Nation, don't switch up now. Don't. Hey, look, I ain't got no problem with Law Nation, so this ain't gonna be an attack. But hey, my boy, don't switch up now. Don't switch up now. Keep that same energy. Don't switch up now. Don't switch up now. Keep that same energy that you had. Keep that same energy. Now all the draft. I thought we got to get the draft class 2 to 3 years. Law. I thought we got to get a draft class 2 to 3 years. Now we go ahead and we didn't get nothing from the draft class this year. Nothing. And that's what hurt too. Because what you needed from the draft class was what the Cowboys was lacking this year. That was toughness. You needed Schoolmaker to be tough. You needed Overshown to be up in there and be tough. But I'm here to tell y'all this. Overshown wasn't too much. He was just maybe a tad bit bigger than Curse. So as much as we love Overshown, Overshown was probably gonna get done dirty too. He need to get bigger. So I hope that he's up in that weight room because Overshown being lanky like that wasn't gonna get it done for the Dallas Cowboys. I can assure you of that, y'all. That wasn't gonna be done. So yeah, we could talk about Overshown, but if Overshown ain't put on that weight, he was gonna get done dirty too. He was gonna get done dirty too. This they say Tuck. I ain't gonna lie, something wrong with that boy. J Tuck, something wrong with that boy. Something that boy think that. Hey, look though. Hey, look though. I ain't here to sit over there and try to take away y'all entertainment and who y'all watch though. But there's something wrong with that man. That man think his home field advantage point was correct. He thinking because Cowboy Nation didn't come out there and really out there rock with them Cowboys at home was the reason why them Cowboys sucked it up. That boy delusional. That boy delusional. That boy is delusional. Tuck, you can have all Cowboy Nation dressed up in all white, like you said. You can go ahead and have Noah's Ark out there. Them Cowboys were still gonna get their ass beat. I'm sorry, Tuck. I'm sorry, Tuck. Tuck, you can't be sitting over there. Now look, Tuck. Do I want to wash my mouth or do I want to go? Because I do have an opinion about him. I wouldn't even say it's an opinion. It looked like a fact to me. But look, Tuck. All that ass you kiss. All that ass you kiss. It still don't mean you talking Cowboys. It still don't mean you talking Cowboys, my boy. Man, let them know, cause I'll be tagging their ass up in here. But you can let them know that old 2 times talking about them, because I've been letting them know on Twitter all day, all morning since I woke up. I pumped on Twitter, letting them know they know who the hell I am. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You got to understand what you're looking at if you're gonna talk Cowboys. If you're gonna try to discredit other people like they don't know what they're talking about, you better be on point. And these fools ain't been on point. So don't you ever in your life sit over there try to discredit me like I don't know what I'm talking about when I've been on the ball. I've been on the ball. And I'm gonna give myself flowers. I'm gonna pat myself on the motherfucking back. I'm gonna do all that. Because I've been on the ball. I've been on the ball. Yeah, a lot of how I view things is unpopular and is with the minority if I might be by myself. But I've been on the ball. Everybody else was talking about other. I said, you know what? I like Addison from the Vikings. I think he's solid. I think he the best wide receiver. Oops, he proved it with a sorry ass Vikings team, and he was by himself with no help when Jefferson was out. It was still balling. Oops, oops, oops. I said, you know, Pace as a linebacker. Hey, he may not be your traditional looking linebacker though, but he can play some football. Starting linebacker for the Vikings. Oops, oops. But they try to discredit me and say I don't know nothing about no ball though. I know what I see. And they think because they had success 1 year or 2 years that they did it, but they gonna fizzle out. Just like with what's his name? The Tennessee Titans quarterback. He suck. Oh, trust and believe, he gonna fizzle out. He ain't the savior. I can assure you of that. That boy suck. That boy suck. Look, I ain't gonna say that we gonna get everything right. But I'm saying, like, when it comes down to really evaluating this team, it's gonna be correct. It's gonna be correct. We go off of what we see, the team build, what we see, because we've been having questions about this team from the word go. We said, why would they go ahead and cut Harper? Why would they get rid of Rashawn Evans? Why would they sit? Why would they just grow with Marquise Bell a linebacker? They gonna bring somebody in? Clark, how the hell did you regress so bad? How did you regress so bad? Did Dan Quinn really think that he was gonna roll, bro, with 2 linebackers on the roster? Micah Parsons, bro, he really let Micah Parsons do what the hell he wanted to do. And y'all telling me that y'all want that sorry ass coach back? Man, I don't know about y'all. But the stuff that Micah Parsons pulled when I played, I guarantee you I couldn't get away with it. I guarantee you I would have been off the team. Ain't nobody checked him. Talking about, you know, maybe I might be with Dan Quinn if he what? Ship your ass up out of here. Go. Get. And y'all telling me that he bought in and he gonna lead you to a championship? Bro, Mike is not gonna lead you to nothing. He suck. I think, let me tell y'all something. Just because a man is athletically gifted, don't mean he him. Evidently, his peers don't respect him. Evidently, his peers don't respect him. Don't nobody respect him. You're gonna get on your dumbass podcast and you're gonna talk about the L. The better team did, yes, the better team won. Come on. And y'all remember when I talked about earlier, Michael Parsons didn't even have no confidence in Dak. When I heard that that podcast with what's his name, Ryan Clark, he didn't have no confidence in him. He know Dak suck. He just doing that for the fans and stuff. He know Dak suck. We all know Dak suck. Bro, look, quarterback play has been atrocious. has been so mediocre this year at best. And Dak Prescott couldn't stand out amongst mediocre quarterbacks. Jared Goff got more playoff wins than his boy and just beat Stafford, a real quarterback. You let Purdy do what he's supposed to do. And even with this sorry ass NFC, Dak Prescott could have still game managed his way on to a victory against the Green Bay Packers. Just like the Green Bay Packers were scoring with you, that game should have been a shootout. If your defense, that defense should have went on ahead. Hey, look, even if the defense was sucking, that game should have been a shootout. That game should have been a shootout, and you forced the defense sooner or later to make that stop. That game should have been a shootout, 34-31. There's no way that the Green Bay Packers, we're seeing the defense. Their defense is not good, but their defense was out here looking like the Baltimore Ravens against your offense. And you gonna tell me that that's Mike? That is not Mike. I'm sorry, y'all. I know we want to blame the offensive coordinator, but I'm telling you that is not Mike. How is it that we click during the season and we know what it takes for a playoff win? Mike has got a Super Bowl, whether it was with Aaron Rodgers or not. He got a Super Bowl, and you telling me that all your offense goes out the window when Dak Prescott, as soon as he start getting hit, is Dak Prescott's fault? Dak Prescott should have threw like 3-4 picks last game. He should have threw like 3 or 4 picks. He is sorry. He won't win. They talk about the contract. So what? You got to make the tough decisions. And Jerry Jones can't do it, then why the hell is you appointing yourself GM? You sorry too, Jerry. You a sorry ass GM. They want to go ahead and kiss Jerry ass. Because Jerry go ahead and let him go to practice for free. Jerry might go ahead and give him a game pass for free. So they gonna kiss Jerry ass. Man, fuck out of here. Ain't nobody kissing that boy ass. He suck. Jerry trash his shit. Jerry trashing him up. Sit over there, these Cowboys. But man, and I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna go back to the Cowboys. I'm gonna go back to that sorry ass. I don't know if he called him a Cowboy content creator or what, but that sorry ass boy John Owen. He gonna say this defense gonna look a lot better with Trayvon Diggs back. What? You bring the same defense back with the addition of Trayvon Diggs and see if the same result will happen. You had Trayvon Diggs with the Niners and you got your ass beat. 2 years you had to kick your ass out the playoffs with Trayvon Diggs, and you think that that's going to be a difference? What the hell is these Cowboy content creators watching? Because they're not watching the same games we watching, y'all. They not. They is not watching the same games we is watching, y'all. For any man to sit over there and tell me that the Trayvon Diggs is going to be an X factor, bro. I'm sorry. Bland was getting cooked. Gilly was getting cooked. Your front seven was getting cooked. You let me know. I didn't know that Trayvon Diggs could play linebacker. I didn't know that. I didn't know he could play safety too. I didn't know he could play D-line too. So shit, we got Michael Parsons and we ain't using him right? Goddamn Dan Quinn, you got to be out of the way too. Get out of here, bro. You got to understand, sometimes less is more. They say, oh, they try to tell me, Lance, oh, he can't see the field like Dak Prescott. I believe Jordan Love can't see the field like Dak Prescott. But guess what, though? Jordan Love still see the field with that pressure on. Y'all see some of that pressure was on Jordan Love. He still was throwing dimes. Trey Lance is better than Dak Prescott, y'all. Because I know Trey Lance going to use them legs. Hey, look, we can simplify. We got to simplify with sorry-ass Dak Prescott. So what? I guarantee you, y'all, that if you had Trey Lance and you put a physical team around Trey Lance, I guarantee you that you're going to probably go farther with him than Dak. Trey Lance haven't even developed yet. You don't know what he's going to be. Is he the answer? I'm not saying he the answer, but is he better than Dak? I can assure you that he's better than Dak. I can assure you that he's better than Dak. So sometimes, look, they said quarterbacks should take a minute. Okay, give Trey Lance some time. If it take a minute, they said how Jack Prescott has had what 8 to 9 years. That's not enough time for him to develop. That's why I say some of these. Hey, look, man, some of these Cowboy contracts want to discredit me, but they stupid. They don't know ball, and I tell them that y'all don't know ball, bro. Y'all don't know ball. When I responded the way I responded, now they didn't want to respond back. Cause I told them off the rip, these niggas take suck, bro. I told them off the rip. I told them off the rip, y'all. I told them off the rip. Off the rip, y'all take suck. Don't ever try to see. I wouldn't have been saying nothing if they weren't trying to get at me like I didn't know what I was talking about. I'd be like, you know what they doing? They ain't got nothing to do with me. We can do our thing up over here. But when you try to put me in the mix like I don't know what I'm talking about and try to get at me like I'm dumb or something like that, nah, man, I don't believe in turning the other cheek. I don't believe in turning the other cheek. I don't. They talking about, and then look, they want to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles all the time, right? Bro, the Philadelphia Eagles, bro, have done more. Jalen Hurts has done more in one playoff year than Dak Prescott has ever done in his whole time his Cowboys career. Jalen Hurts is probably going to win tonight. One more than what Dak Prescott has done. And Jalen Hurts, though, no matter whether it is a tush push or whatever, we got to put it. Facts is facts. Even though Dak may do some things maybe better than him, Jalen Hurts is better than Dak Prescott, y'all. I guess got to keep it real. He's had 2 offensive coordinators, right? Went to the playoffs with both, right? Went to the playoffs with both. They said, look, we ain't saying that he Burrow. We ain't saying that he Mahomes and all. We know that's not the case. But if Josh Allen can go ahead and get them Bills to the playoffs all the time, he for sure damn sure can too. To get the Eagles, at least in competition. You got to look what he dealing with. He dealing with a soft ass wide receiver, AJ Brown. He pretty much had a whole sorry ass defense too. You got to look. They talk about all this. Jalen Hurts was missing his tight end. He had a sorry ass defense. They went away from the running game, and he still had him in position to almost win the division. Dak Prescott, they said Dak Prescott can't do nothing. He needs he needs everything. So you didn't gave him everything that y'all said that he been missing, and he still didn't get it done. He still didn't get it done. I hear what's his name yesterday? James, big game James, little big game James. Shit, he tired. I ain't got nothing bad to say about no big game James. I don't really hear stuff like that, but I can hear he tired. He tired. He like, man, they do this to me all the time. All the time. You see all that hooping and hollering that the Cowboys do during church service. I know they're not feeling the spirit. I know the spirit ain't in them. I know they're not in them, so they don't fool me. When they say who we played, you're right. Who the hell did we play? Because when we play somebody, what did they do? Just think if you would have had a tougher schedule early on, the Cowboys probably wouldn't have made the playoffs. Not with this sorry ass team. I knew the defense was going to be who the hell that they are. I knew they were. I was just like, man, but the offense got to click though. So what was surprising wasn't the defense. We know the defense was sorry. But what was surprising was the offense didn't get nothing going. Nothing. Making Jair Alexander. You see that boy Jair Alexander talking about Dak, my favorite quarterback, because he thought we wanted. He thought we wanted one pick. Dak, my favorite quarterback. He my favorite quarterback. Shit, I'm pretty sure he a lot of people's favorite quarterback. He the Jags' favorite quarterback. Oh, he definitely Green Bay's favorite quarterback because he stayed getting that Green Bay Packer ass whooping, boy. He stayed losing in Green Bay. It's something about him in Green Bay. They then came back and beat on him. Like this, and man, like, hey, what's up with Green Bay beating on the Cowboys though? Like this, like we getting that Brett Favre ass whooping, we getting that Aaron Rodgers ass whooping, and now we getting that Jordan Love ass whooping too. This is crazy. And all the Green Bay Packers gonna do is just get better. They can't get possibly worse than what they got going on right now. All they gonna do is just get better, fix that secondary up, fix that offensive line up. All they gonna do is just get better. They got them a quarterback. Why the hell we can't take the Green Bay? You see why Green Bay do it? They see, our quarterback is on the way out. Let's go get Aaron Rodgers. They got Aaron Rodgers. Still, whoever we need to be talking to Green Bay on how to get a damn quarterback. They see, oh man, Aaron Rodgers out the door. Let's go draft Jordan Love at the end of the first round. Make them quarterbacks so it don't matter because he's our future. Bam. Not even come on, man. Not even 2 years later. They in a second round. And yet we still thinking that Dak Prescott is going to take us somewhere. Where the hell is he going to take us? He going to keep taking us home early. It's like you damn near could go ahead and set a vacation. If Dak Prescott, you can set a vacation at least by week 2 or 3 of the playoffs because that's where it's going to be ended right there. He ain't never got out the second round. Bro, it's been, look, how long does he have to play for it to say that he talking about, oh, Drew Brees and Aaron Rodgers only got 1 ring, and they trying to compare them to that, say how tough it is to win ring. But check this out, though. Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, and all the other quarterbacks that they named have shown signs of winning big games. They have went deeper in the playoffs, even though if they didn't win a Super Bowl or not, they went deeper in the playoffs. So they had some almost, got a bad season here. But, we get back on track and with lesser competition. And we still trying to go ahead and really crown Dak Prescott like he's one of them. You disrespecting Drew Brees. You disrespecting Aaron Rodgers and all them. Russell Wilson went to the bowl twice. Dak Prescott at least had about two to 3 teams in his years of being here that he should have went deep. He should have went deep in the playoffs. He should have went deep. Tell you, man, motherfucker got to stop sitting over there, man, and hitting that umbrella and that umbrella salad, man, and really eat some and really eat some fried chicken. And really eat some fried chicken, man. They said Dan Quinn was on his way out the door. Oh my God. Ain't we feel? Didn't we fill him up like a head coach? Don't tell me Jerry Jones about to make this man the head coach. Dan Quinn, I'm talking about. Please don't tell me he about to do that just to keep Micah weak ass. Please don't tell me Jerry Jones get ready to fold up to keep number 11 and Dan Quinn on this team. Please do not tell me he get ready to do that. Please don't tell me he get ready to do that. And they paid him. Dak Prescott should be under Daniel Jones money right now. But now you're paying him like he one of the best. Because Jerry Jones, they want to talk about because Jerry Jones didn't want to pay him early on. They wanted to wait. Bro, you know you wasn't going to move on from Dak Prescott. Why did you wait to give him another 10 mil? That was dumb. And now they saying, oh, look, I'm going to tell you something. Just because they said Dak Prescott got a no trade clause, he could waive that no trade clause. Waive it. Ship him out of here. Waive it. Waive it. This ain't, and I'm telling y'all this ain't a point of what I do got frustration, but I'm telling you, I'm not telling you all this in a point of anger or no none of that. This is with a cool head. This is with a clean head. This has been my sentiments for quite some time. This has been my sentiments even throughout the season. So this ain't nothing new. This is just the result. The result ain't nothing new, but it's the same thing. I'm telling y'all, that can't get it done for us, man. And if they get Dak Prescott 60 million, my God. I think I see something about 55, 60 million. If they give that boy 60 million, wow. 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 And to be honest with you, something tells me that Jerry Jones is still thinking about paying him. Because Jerry Jones couldn't get rid of him before. Jerry Jones don't have no. And the cool thing about it is, and this is where the Cowboys is kind of mixed in. If you're gonna have Dak Prescott, you have to bring Mike McCarthy back. You have to. Because you trying to tell me you trying to have Dak Prescott learn a whole new offense with a whole new team? Nah, you pretty much got a rookie quarterback all over it again. You know Dak Prescott dumb. See, y'all, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll probably be missing some Cowboy games this year. They get that boy 60 million. I'll probably be missing. Facts. 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 This is gonna be interesting. I know they hear me. They can't tell me that Jerry Jones and company don't be listening. I know they do. Jerry Jones, let me tell you something. If your ass paid Dak Prescott that money, you can damn near kiss anything, any hope of winning, and any attraction that you could possibly try to get even more. You can kiss, you can kiss some money goodbye. It's gonna hurt your pockets, my boy. And I know we talking money, so I know that's your language. It's gonna hurt your pockets. Viewership will go down. I can assure you that. The people who are gonna be watching is to go ahead and see that train wreck that they're gonna give. And I know that's part of what you do because the Dallas Cowboys is a train wreck. So you got that, but you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose that you're gonna lose some support. The fan base don't believe in Dak. The fan uh, it's probably 50-50 with Dan Quinn, but y'all know I'm in the 50-50 at Can and him. You know, head coach get all the blame. But I make this statement too on Twitter, right? This is a statement I made. I said Cowboy Nation is so used to being inconsistent and losers that because they have made the playoffs 3 times in a row, they are stuck in between to try to keep Mike McCarthy and Dan Quinn because they are so not used to being a consistent team that goes to the playoffs. So they rather go ahead and be tortured some more because they don't know if they'll ever get this again. I sat back, I said, damn. I said, damn. Damn. It's all just to put ashes in them seats, man. That has Jerry Jones you know what I mean? Has he ever when they have Jerry Jones just like, man, Jerry Jones want to win. Jerry Jones just do certain things for the fans. Jerry Jones don't want to win. You can't tell me that winning was a priority in his organization with your linebacker core built the way that it was. You can't tell me there was no coaching being done. That's why you got to get rid of him. There was no coaching being done. You got CD flickering up his hair like he boy wonder or something, coming up in here doing all this pretty boy stuff. CD, you got to get dirty sometime, man, because you did drop a couple passes early on. Them little focus drops you be having, you need to get your shit together. I know you playing with a scrub ass quarterback in Dak, but that can't happen. DeAndre Hopkins didn't let that go, and he had the worst of the worst. He had Brandon Wheaton and all them weak ass quarterbacks. He didn't let that get to him. When the hell has Hopkins really had a real quarterback, man? So nah, that's not an excuse, CD. You still got to go to war if you're a real warrior. I heard Mike McCarthy say that. Oh, CD's not a diva. CD a lightweight a diva. CD a lightweight a diva. Everything about Cowboy football is just getting paid, getting stats, not about winning. You can't tell me that you got winners in that locker room. There's no winners in that locker room. Who came from winning? Who really came from winning in that locker room? There ain't nobody up in there that came from winning in that locker room. Other than what? Maybe Gilmore? Who came from winning though? Oh, that's right. You drafted everybody. Oh, that's right. This is who the that Will McClay and Jerry Jones wanted. Losers. They want talented losers. That's right. That's right. They wanted talented losers. Oh man. So they want to trick fans. They want to trick fans by giving us talent, giving everybody hope to continue to lose. Even I know when it's time to go, y'all. Even I know, even I know. I know it's time for Mike to go. I know it's time for Quinn to go. I know it's time for Micah to go. I know it's time for Jerry to get over his bush, but we know that ain't gonna never happen. But at least we got to get the majority of that going on. Dak got to go. You pay Steele. You pay you paid Pollard. You paid Donovan Wilson. You're probably about to empty the bank out for Micah. Jerry Jones just makes horrible decisions, and they tell me and they tell me Jimmy Jones probably was arguing with Jerry Jones. They be like, Jerry Jones, you got to be one of the stupidest motherfuckers that I've ever seen to go against what we trying to do because you want to be in control. You got to be one of the stupidest motherfuckers that I've ever seen. Jerry, Jerry man, I want to say something. It got something to do with life, but it ties in. But I'm gonna hold my tongue on that though, because it would have put some shit in perspective. I guarantee you. But 30 pounds. Oh my god. Oh my god. 30 pounds low. 30 pounds. Talk about make him a 3-tech. I know you. What? There was nothing 3-tech about Mozzie Smith. There was nothing 3-tech about him. Could he play it? Yes, but his primary position, no. There's nothing 3-techish about him. Mozzie is a 1-tech, and Mozzie is a 5-tech. If you're gonna put anything primarily on him, Mozzie I repeat, cannot play no 3-tech. How he gonna play 3-tech with a slow ass get off? This talent, hey, I don't know if Will McClay. Hey, Will McClay must have been pissed with Jerry or something. That boy really drafted Schoolmaker in the second round, though. Bro, you know how incompetent that you have to, to draft Schoolmaker though in the second round, though. Bro, it ain't the player though. It's where you drafted him though. When we talked about Schoolmaker, we had, I believe we had what, a fourth, fifth round grade on Schoolmaker. We was like, man, nothing higher than a fourth. They drafted that boy in a second. And then trying to convince us that it was still switched around. Oh, just think about it as you got Overshown in the second. You could have got over because Overshown was a second round pick. Or you could have got Overshown in the second, and Schoolmaker in the third. That still value is still messed up, my boy. That value is still messed up. That value was still messed up. But look though. Look who's in the playoffs though. In the NFC. You got the Lions, who physical up front. Their secondary's trash, but that didn't make no shit. That didn't make no difference. Yeah, Puka damn near had 200 yards last night, but they still won. Did I tell you something? Who else? Who else? We got the Niners in there, and that's self-explanatory. Philly, they probably get ready to advance. I know I'm missing another one. Ain't I missing another one? Oh, Green Bay. All did something that the Cowboys is allergic to up front. Mr. Lion that had 2 backup tackles and could not get busy on none of them. I don't want to hear about them getting the ball out quick because Tom Brady got the ball out quick and he still was able to get there. He just has no pass rush moves. Mike is not as good as people think that he is. He doesn't, bro. How are you going on year 4 and you have no pass rush moves at all? Sam Williams has more pass rush moves than Michael Parsons right now. He doesn't put no work in to be better. You did all that boxing to get your ass beat. You did all that boxing to get your ass beat. He's been doing the same thing for so long and getting away with it so long. It don't matter. He's been told his whole life he was good. He was greater than everybody else. Aaron Donald had to work to get there, and he did his Dougie. Everybody else worked to get there, even with the talent. And that's why they shine. He don't come up big in big moments. Whenever Michael Parsons ever came up big in big moments, you had big games this year when he came up big. Shit, he almost lost you the Lions game. He almost, remember that? He almost lost you the Lions game with being offsides. TJ Watt, man. Oh shit. Yeah, they sure did though. They sure did. They sure did. And that was one player though. TJ Watt, that was one player that I was wrong about. TJ Watt. Because TJ Watt balling. TJ Watt under some real coaching though. Tomlin is a hell of a coach. I will give them motherfuckers 2 first rounds picks to get Tomlin, boy. We really sitting over here. We sitting over here right now, y'all. Messed up, shocked. It's like you expected it, but you don't expect it against the Green Bay Packers, though. We sitting over here like, whoa, what the hell just happened? I woke up, man. I was like, maybe this was all a dream. I'm over here like Biggie, y'all. Like, maybe this was all a dream. I'm over here like, shit. Is today Sunday? I look up Monday. I said, hold on. Did today happen? What happened? I look at that score. Oh my God, it wasn't a dream. We really got our ass beat by the Green Bay. Oh my God. We need a culture change. Hell yeah. You know, Messenger. Hell yeah. You right on that. Need some dogs. Hell yeah. The blueprint on Microsoft. Hell yeah. And they know it. The peers just don't be telling them. But they know it. I bet you. Don't nobody want to play with no Michael Parsons. Don't nobody. Who is Michael Parsons going to? Michael Parsons is like for fans that just like that love the Cowboys though. Don't really pay too much attention to like what's really going on, but just see that Michael Parsons is just one of the greatest things since sliced bread, right? But if they really understood and paid attention more to the football, they gonna come around. They gonna be like, man, why does Michael Parsons do all this? But in big games, he's nowhere to be found. I seen a stat. I had to retweet it too. The motherfucker only had like 1 tackle. How many pressures did he have? How many pressures they? And you know, people gonna sit up and talk about, Michael Parsons had like 2 holding calls. So did that go to wins? Did that go to win? DeMarcus Ware always be held. You don't think Tank Lawrence don't be held? He ain't crying. He balling. You'll never get that year that you got from Tank Lawrence ever again. Never. It's never going to happen. Did you see Marlon? Nah. I gotta watch that. Cause hey, Marlon sometime though. Marlon he be spitting sometime. Nah, I did not watch that. I'm about to check that out. Oh, they gonna make me react to that. Oh my god. I'm about to check that out. He was whining and crying about running. Wow. Oh my god. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes a lot out of. Oh, damn. Will McClay ain't doing their homework? Bro, if I hear that, that's going to turn me all the way off from a player. There's a reason why Michael Parsons fell to the Dallas Cowboys. There is a reason why that he fell to the Dallas Cowboys. They thinking sometimes, man, people are stupid and they missed out on opportunities, but sometimes he fell for a reason. They fell for a reason. Wow. That is crazy. That is crazy. Hell yeah, he do more bad. Because now it's an infectious culture. Now, because they know they see Michael as a leader. And this is one thing that I'm pissed off about Tank about. You allow that boy Michael Parsons to go ahead and take over your defense. What has that boy ever done? You should have put Micah ass in check. What has Micah ever done to sit over there and let him take over your defense like that? I'm so pissed about Tank. I'm still pissed to this day about Tank that let him do that. Tank should have shut him up. Should have socked that nigga in his jaw or something. Like, nah, little nigga, you gonna get in line, boy. Cause Micah, look, there's a reason why Micah want to follow Dan Quinn, because he know Dan Quinn gonna allow that boy to do whatever the hell he want to do. He know that if he get a coach with some structure in there, he can't do that. Oh, this is gonna be, hey, if they get a real, like, say for instance, they get a real coach like Belichick, Harbaugh, or something like that, Pierce or something like that, and they see what Micah really does, and you gonna see all kind of stories come out. I can assure you that. They let him do what he want, and that's why I say Mike gotta go. Mike let him do what he want. Mike ain't tell Dan Quinn, you know what, Dan Quinn, you need to adjust. You keep I trust you to run the defense, but look what you're doing. It's not working. You need to fix it. He didn't do that. He ain't get on Micah. He all they did was kiss Micah ass this year. He ain't do none of that. So if my coach can't go here and understand when is the time to beat for the players and when it's time to put some discipline, I don't want him as my coach. He does more bad for me than good. They have no backbone. Dan Quinn ain't got no backbone. Mike McCarthy ain't got no backbone. They ain't got no backbone. I wouldn't do it. He shouldn't be here. And that's facts. Like, they can get so much value by just trading Micah alone. You could trade up if you see a quarterback that you like. You could use Micah to get that. You can go ahead and Micah could probably get you either a whole more picks in a couple of positions of need. Because there's a sucker out there that take Micah Parsons that I want to put some asses in them seats. Shit, I'll trade his ass to the Panthers and go get Derek Brown, Burns, and one of them linebackers from him. You could really get a wholesale from him. As a GM, I would do it. I wouldn't even think twice. But Jerry don't understand winning. Jerry don't understand winning. Dan Quinn just let the players punk him. They don't understand winning. They don't know what they don't really like. They talk about Mike and talk about the adjustments that needed to be made to go ahead and keep up with the game of today. Your objective is not to keep up. You must adjust, right? You must adjust to a certain degree. But people not understanding old school principles always outdo what the new school is doing. Just look at boxing. These boxers of today, they be soft as shit. You telling me that some of these old boxers of today would come in this new school and bring that mentality and beat the hell out of these boxers of today? Absolutely. You telling me that the old physical players of yesterday in the NBA will go out there and win? You telling me Jordan wouldn't drop 40 a game on these people? You telling me that Kobe wouldn't drop like 40 a game on these people? You telling me that Ray Lewis and them wouldn't have a field day with this NFL? Come on. Are they bigger? Are they strong? Are they stronger and faster? Yes. But guess what? All of that doesn't mean nothing if you're soft as shit in the mentality. It don't mean nothing. It doesn't mean nothing. That's why you get these older players still standing around and still contributing. That's why LeBron James is still cooking to this day. Look how soft these professional sports have gotten. So anybody that comes from the old school way of doing things is going to dominate because they're going to go ahead and bring that old school mentality, them old school principles into a new school game. They're going to adjust, but they're going to go ahead and put that in. That's why the Raiders was in contention to play the playoffs. Pierce had them believing, Pierce had them physical, and that's why you can get with not throwing the ball and still beating the Kansas City Chiefs. A team who just ran the ball to beat the Miami Dolphins. They pretty much did to the Chiefs what the Chiefs did to the Miami Dolphins. All that cute stuff don't win. It wins in the regular season, but it don't win in the playoffs. Cute football do not win. Soft little sissy players don't win. We ain't got no background. We ain't got no background whatsoever. We ain't got no backbone, no backbone whatsoever. Soon as the going get tough, it's over. You see it. Like Dak showed you that at the end of the first quarter, beginning of the second quarter. He was already like, oh man, it's not going my way. I think I heard something. I forgot who reported it, but he was like, Mike, I need to get in a rhythm. It's the playoffs, Dak. We don't know what's going to happen, but you got to overcome the adversity. You're pretty much saying, Mike, give me some confidence, Mike. I need you, Mike. I need some confidence, Mike. If I don't get confidence, Mike, the team is going to be in trouble, Mike. What? And this is my quarterback? Mike, like, look, I done did everything I can to help you. I done simplify this thing. You got to give me something, Dak. You got to give me something, Dak. Dak can't give him nothing. He can't give him nothing. He can't give him nothing. He can't give him nothing. So how could we win with that? How could we win with how could we sit over here and pay a quarterback $60 million to do that? I seen the free agents that the Dallas Cowboys have. We about to lose a lot. They ain't coming back to this, y'all. Anybody in their right mind will not come back to this. Expect to lose them. You're going to lose them. You're going to lose a lot of them. You're going to have to probably overpay to keep some. You're going to lose a lot of them. They're gone. They're gone. You done seen probably a lot of Cowboys in their last time in that Cowboy uniform on Sunday. If I'm Hank, I ain't coming back to this. I'm not coming back to this. Gallup, like, shoot, man. Y'all try to blame me the whole time. Yeah, I suck, but shoot, I ain't the only one that suck. Oh my God. When they come to Dallas, it's vacation, y'all. It's vacation. It ain't nothing but vacation. They backyard boogie in Dallas. Don't nobody come over here to win. Who comes to Dallas? Who comes to Dallas to win? The Dallas Cowboys, even though they're America's team, guess what? They know what time it is. They know what culture is up over here. They know who running the team. If you want your money, come to Dallas. If you want to chill, come to Dallas. If you want low expectations, come to Dallas. You want to build your brand and stuff, come to Dallas. But if you want to win, you want some discipline, I'm not coming to Dallas. Like we really had silly us for wanting Roquan Smith, right? silly us, silly us for wanting somebody like Bobby Wagner. Silly us, right? I don't care if Bobby Wagner lost a step or two. What Bobby Wagner would have brought to this team was more valuable than what a Micah could bring to this team by so-called getting all these pressures. You need culture changing people. You need to look for leaders in the coaching staff and as the players. But I'll be honest with you, y'all. I don't have no confidence that our GM can go ahead and do that. I don't have no confidence. Your GM probably gonna sit back, not make a rash decision. See, I'm gonna tell you what your GM gonna do. He gonna worry about more about his pockets than he is on making that sacrifice for the team. He not ready to make them big boy moves. If I see breaking news, Micah Parsons is traded to such and such for this, then I said, oh, maybe he is ready for the big boy league in the leagues. CD getting pushed in the back. Yeah, I look. CD got that diva in him though, man. CD got that diva in him. CD want to flip his hair and put his hair in ponytails, and you know what I'm saying. CD want to look pretty instead of getting dirty. Is CD talented? Absolutely. But you didn't have Dez Bryant and Michael Irvin out here trying to look pretty. You had them out there wanting to play some football. Now I know they're gonna talk about CD might got more talent, and that's probably correct. But CD, we need something else. We need something called that dog in you. What they say, nothing but the dog in me. I need nothing but the dog in you. Where that dog at? Because I don't see it right now. CD in that locker room should have punched Dak Prescott in his woo. Give me the ball. He should have been throwing the field. He should have been like Dez Bryant on that sideline, throwing the water bottle on the ground, throwing a fit. And you got Jason Witten and them looking at him, talking about, man, what you doing, bro? Calm down, bro. Calm down. We getting our ass beat on national TV. And you want me to calm down? Why you not hyped up? That's why I rock with that boy, Dez Bryant, man. Dog. It ain't all about just being the most talented player. Got that dog in it. When that football in the air, that ain't yours, that's mine. Dog. I'm gonna put these pads on you. Dog. I need to play. Let's throw it up to Dez. Dog. See that soft ass. Look, I ain't gonna lie. I was very disappointed when we had because I already knew what the play was gonna be. That little rub route took and rented that corner route in the end zone, and CD didn't come down with it. Dez would have come down with it. Dez would have came down with that football. Yes, the hell he would. He would have came down with that CD dropping the ball. But I said, bro, what? Now we did score with the tight end, but we shouldn't even came down to that. It shouldn't even came down to that. I'm like, oh man. I'm looking at it in front of my eyes. What we got? I'm like, damn, man. Damn. Shit, you need to go. I said, you know what you need to do? We need to bring all these old school football players who was tough and your coaching staff. Al Harris is a good one. Al Harris need more talent though, because we can't forget that Trayvon Diggs is coming off an injury, so we gotta be patient with him at least the first half of the season. It's gonna take him a little bit, so we understand that, but we know what Diggs can do. But man, the Dallas Cowboys need everything in a draft. Everything. The Dallas Cowboys have a lot to do. They have to get some picks, y'all. They have a lot. They have a lot of needs on this team. A lot, y'all. But if they ask, where do you start? You start up front. Zach Martin stole money. You gotta live with it. He stole money, y'all. They can't sit over there and tell me Zach Martin was Zach Martin this year. He wasn't. He looked pathetic out there. Just Zach Martin, even when he looked pathetic, is still better than a lot of guards. That's it. If I'm gonna pay you that money, you need to be getting to the second level. He didn't get to the second level at all. Zach Martin, no, he like, man, I think Zach Martin seen the writing on the wall. He knew what time it was. He said, let me get paid before anything go down, for y'all make a decision. And that was smart on his behalf. And he milked Jerry Jones again. Terrence Steele milked him again. He on vacation. He gonna get paid no matter what. Smart. Smart. Michael like, man, look, Dan Quinn, take me. Because I don't want to be here. I don't want to be under no discipline. Smart. Smart. CD talking about. I seen him at the beginning of the game talking about, oh, that pain that we felt, we already done been through it. We don't want to feel it again. That could have been true. Maybe why he pushed his line, because he seen the writing on the wall before. But CD, you could have played better too, though. You could have played better too. I didn't see. I mean, I didn't see nobody go dumb on Tyron, but Tyron, what's the use of you coming back to try to go ahead and be in his positions and you ain't got a quarterback that you can do? Tyron get ready to retire, bro. Tyron, like, man. Tyron just out there because he love to play football. He know he ain't winning with the Dallas Cowboys. He just out there because he love to play football. Zach Martin understand that too. He's like, let me get my money and milk these fools. I'm good, and that's good enough. I'm a Hall of Fame guard, and that's good enough. I'm telling you, that's what it is. How the hell did you get two young guards to get to the second level and play with energy? And oh, what we look like in the running game is so definitely did not look like that in the Commanders game. The Commanders game was the best that I've ever seen them run this year. And it came with two rookie guards. So that tells you something. We old right there, and they got to get younger. This is, I ain't gonna, y'all, I'll just be honest with y'all. I'm just gonna really be honest with y'all. Knowing off of the, knowing off of the information that we have collected over these years, knowing about Jerry Jones, I don't, as of right now, I don't see this getting any worse, and I mean getting any better. And I'll be honest with you, whatever moves we make, I'll let you know if that's the move that we need to be making. I'll let you know. I'm like, because I'll be honest with you, he fired his coach, and we bring in a coach that I'll let you know, like, man, as of right now, there ain't no difference. There ain't no difference. It's horrible. You stuck with these bad contracts. You're gonna have to make a couple moves regarding these contracts. They're gonna have to draft a running back. They're gonna this is all messed up, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because of our needs and what this team needs to do to overhaul to get there, it's a lot of work. A lot of work. If you really look at the moves in perspective, I'll tell you, I'll give you some examples here. D tackles. You're gonna have to revamp that D tackle position. So that's gonna take some resources. Defensive ends, you should be cool there. You should be cool there for now. Linebacker, you're gonna have to get at least two of them, two more of them, and two of them, and that's with Overshown. That's hoping that he can be who we think that he can be, because we ain't gonna get fooled like we did with Clark. Corner, I mean, you're gonna have to get younger there. So you gotta hope that Eric Scott can be that for you. If not, that's gonna hurt bad. Safeties, you're stuck with them. You're stuck with Wilson and stuck with Hooker. Them your safeties. Yeah, Wanye, your safety's gonna be the same. Offensive line, you gotta get some youthfulness in there. Gotta get some youth. Running back. Now, the good thing about running back is that you don't have to pay a lot of money for it. But you are going to need a vet running back in the mix. But you're going to have to go there in the draft. Quarterback, if the Dallas Cowboys see a franchise quarterback in the early rounds or the later rounds, you need to do what you did and trade up like you did with Eric Scott and go get that quarterback. You go get that quarterback. Not to mention, you're going to have to revamp this coaching staff. This coaching staff is not it, so that's going to take some money. You can't sit over there and convince me that the D-line coach, the linebacker coach, the offensive line coach is it. Even the wide receiver coach, you can't convince me that they're it, because they're not. Quarterback coach, shit, you don't know if he coaching or what. He probably doing hell of a coaching, but shit, Dak suck. So shit, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we don't know. So I don't know. They willing to go ahead and move from Amari, but they not. But they telling us that money is an issue with Dak. All right, yeah, okay, all right, that makes sense. I seen a Seattle Seahawks team have Matt Flynn and Russell Wilson, but chose Russell Wilson, a rookie quarterback, third round pick, over Matt Flynn, who they paid like what at that time? What was it, 30 mil, something like that? And they had him on the bench. That's an organization that cared about winning, which got them to the Super Bowl. I seen Mike McCarthy win some games that mattered with Matt Flynn. So that's why I can't really tell you. I've seen the results in certain capacities where I know I can't blame that individual because I know I got an individual that is a results killer. You didn't at what the last year of Jason Garrett, wasn't he the OC? Or was it all Kellen Moore? I can't remember. But I know he had Linehan, he had Mike, he had Kellen Moore for sure. That's three offensive coordinators with the same type of results. Three different ones. And he couldn't mesh with none of them. And they want to tell me that Foe it? Foe not it, y'all. Foe ain't it. He ain't it. There's always moves, but I'm gonna talk, but I'm gonna also give you a perspective like this. And I'm gonna use the Raiders as an example again. I can even use the Texans as an example again. These teams didn't have the most talent, but they made certain moves that they believed in what they had, and they came with a mindset that they supposed to have, which put them in position to achieve what they wanted to have. The Texans in the second round of the playoffs. They got Noah Brown, Nico Collins, Dalton Schultz, and a rookie quarterback, a rookie pass rusher, Sheldon Rankins, Derek Stingley. They got was it Denzel Perriman at linebacker? Physical. So, like I said, talent don't always equate to winning, but that mindset. So the Dallas Cowboys need to be worried about mindset. D'Amico Ryans, shit, he was a coordinator that contributed to the ass whooping that the 49ers gave the Cowboys. I believe it was last year. Mm-hmm. Facts. It ain't all about talent, y'all. It's about who leading that talent. You got to make the best of what you got. And even what the Dallas Cowboys had, Dan Quinn didn't get the most out of what he would have should have got from this team because of his pride. The offense of the Dallas Cowboys, you got the most of what you can get because Mike McCarthy removed his pride. And you could have got more, but you was limited because of your quarterback who was insufficient. If you want to look at the tables, right? If you bring the right mentality in here, the right coaches up in here, and just a few additions, you can have a turnaround season. But the most important hires right now is going to be your coaching. That's before anything. If for some reason that they want Dak Prescott to be their quarterback, you have to do it like the 49ers did with Jimmy Garoppolo. You have to do it like what the Raiders did with their rookie quarterback. Do not put the ball in his hand. Run the hell out that ball. And what's that's going to take? A running back, a young offensive line, and others that's going to block. You have to put them in position like what the 49ers do with their quarterback. They said, hey, look, we understand that we ain't got one of the better quarterbacks, but the way we play and what I'm calling as an offensive coordinator and McCaffrey and them, we got it. And that's why they're in the mix every single year. Talent with no attitude equals this. Pride over results equals this. Now, I know they ain't going to tell y'all that, but that's just what it is. And I'll say to them Dallas Cowboys content creators, man, you can say my name next time because I'll say yours. Don't just sneak diss me. If you're going to diss me, diss me. And we can have a conversation. You can come over here, I can come over there. And you can tell me why you think that your way is the correct way and why you think that I'm out there BSing. But I don't think y'all want that because y'all know I'm going to get up over there and embarrass y'all with this shit. So don't sneak dick because y'all know I've been calling it out lightweight. Like I've been seeing them talk. Nah. Today we gonna call. Today we want that smoke. Today we in mourning. Today we in mourning. So nah. You know what I'm saying? But y'all won't dare do that. You can give me every statistic in the book. I don't need statistics. I go off of what I'm seeing. And what I'm seeing is correct. What I'm seeing is other people are seeing this as well. If we're gonna talk Cowboys, let's talk Cowboys. Don't be sitting over there bullshitting because I didn't want to kiss these Cowboy players' ass. The shit that I say to Micah, man, I make sure to go ahead and tag Micah and everything I be talking about. Oh, I don't just throw rocks and hold and hide my hands. Hell nah. Shit, I forgot Kersh's Twitter because I sure would tag his ass too because I see he be all up in his feelings. I sure would let him know about what I feel about him because they listen. They be in the comment section. They know all the ones that be dissing me. I embarrass their ass. I embarrass them. They know that. They know that because we talk up over here. I give you receipts on what I say. I don't just be talking to be talking. I give you receipts in my film. I give you receipts. I'm like, look at this. Look at this. They be like, Mozzie. They be like, there's a couple people on Twitter. I'm like, man, I'll prove to you what I see. Even Vought sometimes be on that bullshit. Remember, he was trying to sit over there and trying to make the case about Mozzie Smith. Vought. The Trent, supposed to be the Trent specialist. You telling me that Mozzie is balling? Vought. No, you not telling the people. Because you know that when it come down to Cowboys, you know them people be listening to Vought. And you gonna lie to their face, Vought, and tell them that Mozzie was balling? Vought, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Vought Lombardi, you ought to be ashamed of yourself for lying to the people and telling them that Mozzie was out there balling because he made that slow ass play against the New York Giants. Vought, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You're supposed to be one of the better ones over there in this space. And you gonna get over here and tell the people that they should relax? Vought, he has played every single game, and every single game he has done nothing. You want to have a film off? We can have a film off. So I can prove to you they suck. Give me any player that I've ever spoke negative about. I'll put that film. You let me know the game, and I'll go ahead and put that film up. I back up what I say. I'll show you guys what I say. I know sometimes people be like, man, you did pick it. Nah. Bro, I know what I see. Do I judge him off of perfection? No, because I remember, man, when it came out to interceptions that Dak throw, I said, you know what? I love how Dak being aggressive. I'm not going to hold that against him. Y'all didn't see me talk about Dak's picks this year. I'm like, because I love the way that he's playing right now. So I'm not going to go ahead and nitpick them interceptions. It is what it is. I'm going to judge Dak off of what he does in the second season, the postseason. He's playing good. Y'all see me give him credit. Dak playing good right now, the best that he's ever played. But let me see it in the playoffs. What do you know? And they can't tell me it's the competition because the competition that we lost to this season, all of who we lost to, probably except the Arizona Cardinals, are better than the Green Bay Packers. And the Green Bay Packers demolish you on their home field. They want to talk about Tuck. Want to talk about it ain't the home field. And look here, Jake Tuck, homie. This team needs every advantage that they could possibly have to compete with anybody because they're not built. So if they need the home field, if they need quietness on offense, if they need all that, then they need that. If they need for the crowd to go ahead and boost their pass rush, they need every single advantage. Because I think I told Boss this. I said, look here, Boss Cowboy. Because he was trying to go ahead and tell my Tuck was right. I said, look here, Boss. If we would have went to Green Bay, they would have put 60 on us, Boss. You jumping around the gun line, Boss. You jumping around the gun line, Boss. They were going to put 60 on you, my G. You know that. How is we watching inferior teams have success, but the most talented team don't have no success? What's going on? Curse, you talk too much shit to be sitting over there coming up small in big time games. You talk too fucking much. You talk too fucking much on Twitter like you bad or something. Why you ain't show the Green Bay Packers you was bad? Don't sit over there try to go ahead and talk to the fans like they just soft and ain't gonna do nothing. Where was your energy at on the football field when you can go ahead and actually assault somebody without going to jail? Like MCA, like DJ Quick said about MCA, the G, because the G ain't in you. The G ain't in you, my boy. You ain't got the G in your name because the G ain't in you. Sit over here and talk this shit. They said Michael always worried about the 49ers. Well, shit, do you want to go there? Because I sure would love Fred Warner and company up over here. I sure would love Javon Hargrave up over here. Shit, do you want to go over there? Because I'll send your ass up over there. I'll send your ass up over there. They want to crown Deron Bland all pro. Look, Deron Bland is a good corner. He's solid though. But Deron Bland ain't sticky icky. Ain't trying to say that who said this? Was it Tuck that said this stupid ass shit? It was either Tuck or somebody else trying to talk about that he better than Sauce Gardner. Nigga, please. Nigga, please. He ain't sticky icky. He good. He get turnovers, but he ain't sticky icky though. Derek Stingley over there with the Texans, he's sticky icky. Stop it. Stop it. Because that boy was getting cooked too. They want to talk about Damone Clark. Bro, Damone Clark, who was soft as shit. You Johnson and Johnson. They talking about, oh man, we thought, oh man, Marquise Bell in space. That's what he do best. Marquise Bell missing tackles in space, giving up first downs over there by the sideline. I seen that shit. But that's what he's supposed to do best, and he can't even do that. Why are you in quicksand, my boy? It's playoff time. The hell going on here? We got DNs. Dorrance Armstrong is supposed to be this utility player, this run-stopping utility player. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. Y'all don't. I've been told y'all I didn't like Dorrance Armstrong. Why is he here? Why is he here? He ain't stopping the run. You got Zach Martin. You suck this year. Terrence Steele, you suck this year. Gallup. That video I did of Gallup, it stands till this day. You know, Kurt Warner, I had to try to delete a segment out of there. You know, Kurt Warner trying to go ahead and do the little, when I did my whole little clip, I think it's like a 20-minute video on Gallup. Kurt Warner try to hit me with this copyright thing, like I'm copyright infringement, bro, on my all 22. So I had deleted a segment though, but y'all remember it was a fat segment. Like, look what this boy doing. And it proved to this day. They said, oh, give Gallup a chance. And y'all remember what I said? If Gallup can go ahead and get back to the old Gallup, we're gonna be solid. He sucked the whole year. Tolbert, I seen signs, but I seen enough to know that you're not a number 2. You may be like a number 3, but I seen enough to know that you're not a number 2. But you may be a number 3. And number 3, shit, that's all we can. Shit, we good with that. If you can just be 3, we good with that. But you're not a number 2. The Dallas Cowboys gonna have to get them a number 2. Because for some reason, if they're gonna have Dak don't like Cook's tight. We got a whole deep threat and couldn't use a deep threat. Dak out there throwing inaccurate footballs to your deep threat. You know how many touchdowns that Dak missed throwing to Cooks? That if he would just look his way, if he would have threw a football, Cooks would at least have about 4 more touchdowns this year. How we get what we need, but we can't give it to him. Your quarterback is insufficient. They tell me, oh man, you got to leave Dak alone. Dak, look what Dak doing. He's having an all-pro year. An all-pro year. I said, who the hell is quarterback? Who did he beat out to have an all-pro year? Who the hell did he beat out to have an all-pro year? Who is his competition? Who is his competition to have an all-pro year? Quarterbacks suck this year. So yeah, if I was in a room, if I was in a room full of high school kids, of course I'm gonna sit over there and stand out if we playing football. And that's what it was with the quarterback. That's what it was with the quarterback. They tell me I've been saying, hell yeah, T Dub. I said, and you know what's crazy? Because I've been saying this all year. They said, who's better than Dak? I said, Dak is not a real quarterback. I said, your real quarterbacks? I said, Stafford, a real quarterback, my G. Stafford took scrubs and brought him to the playoffs, and he had a chance to beat the Lions. Yeah, he got two wide receivers, a running back that's always hurt, though. And look what he did. All he needed was a couple weapons, and he took them to the playoffs. That's a real quarterback. Burrow, we know there ain't no comparison there. CJ Stroud better than Dak, right? Hell yeah, he is. Hell yeah, he is. CJ Stroud can go ahead and have a Dak type career and still be better than Dak. Because one thing I've seen with CJ Stroud that Dak didn't do was win. CJ Stroud been throwing game winners, leading his team to victory without Tank Dell. Nigga throwing it to Nico Collins. Who the hell is Nico Collins? Throwing it to Noah Brown. Who the hell is Noah Brown? Winning. He got Devin Singletary as his running back, y'all. Devin Singletary. As a rookie. He carving them niggas up. And he gonna sit over there trying to make the case? Bro, Dak couldn't do that in his goddamn sleep. You go ahead and give Dak, you'll give Dak Andre Johnson, Calvin Johnson, all these wide receivers. You give him Shannon Sharp, all these. You'll give him Emmitt Smith back there, and he'll still would have found a way to lose in the playoffs. That's how garbage that boy is. That's how garbage that boy is. They can't sit over there and try to make me a believer. I don't give a damn what he do in a season. It doesn't mean we've seen this over and over and over again. Like Shalimar said, we've seen it over and over. He suck. He's trash. You paying trash a lot of money right now. Eat that contract, bro. I don't give a damn if it's dead money. Eat it. It is what it is. We'll pay the consequences. You got to understand, you're going to get that money back. If you go ahead and go to cheap route on some stuff that you wouldn't pay, you're going to get that money back eventually. Eat it now. Eat it now. David Cook. Oh shit. Oh. When I'm trying to think, when have I ever seen Dak show up in a big game? Like a real big game. They're like, he has to make a play. Like the Tampa Bay Bucks, that was easy. Beating the Seattle Seahawks, that was easy. But when physical teams come his way, he gonna fold up. Y'all remember when we went 13-3 his rookie year? Who beat us twice? The New York Giants. Because they were beating on him physically. You soft as shit. Two of the L's was to the New York Giants. Two of the L's was to the New York Giants, y'all. That's so crazy. That's so crazy, man. That's so crazy how we really sitting over here today talking about this. We talking about this, y'all. We are really talking about this. And I still, it's like, how the heck? There's no way that this team should have lost to this scrub ass Green Bay Packers team. You give me Jordan Love on this team, I bet you we beat the Green Bay Packers. He don't got it. Talent ain't enough. Never has been enough. I'm not worried about talent when I'm seeing less talented teams do more. That's real coaching when you can get the best out of whatever you have. That's what you're supposed to do as a coach. Make the most out of it. You are supposed to produce. When I give you food, you're supposed to cook it and produce meals. They are not producing no meals with this team. Well, at least Mike McCarthy did. He produced a meal, but I still don't want him as a head coach because he don't have that fire. He don't have that heart to go ahead and check a coach like Dan Cran with that fake ass pedigree that he had to tell him that what he doing right now ain't good enough. He don't have the heart to tell Michael Parsons, hey, yo, what you doing right now? That's not the standard that we're trying to set here. Mike McCarthy always want to talk about the standard. What is the Dallas Cowboys standard? What, hitting against who though? Hitting against soft ass teams? Who did you beat? Who did you beat? If Jalen Hurts win tonight, they can never ever try to compare Dak to him again. I don't give a damn who he playing because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they beat the Green Bay Packers. Oops. 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 They beat the Green Bay Packers. So they cannot. So if he do that, he beat his team next. So that win overrides that. I give a about results. Every quarterback has weaknesses. We understand that. There's some that was just, hey, they do their thing. But every quarterback has his weaknesses. Are you good at playing to your strengths? And I ask y'all this question. What is Dak's strengths? What is his strengths? I don't know. He's just he's a stopgap quarterback. But the gap had been stopped. But your progress stopped because you thought that the stopgap quarterback was the quarterback that was going to bring you to the top. And I rest my case there. I'm probably going to look at this film. I was going to go ahead and go to the gym today, but I don't even feel like it. I ain't going to lie. I'm probably just going to do my run, my exercising on my own. And I shit, man. I don't feel like doing that, y'all. This shit fucked me up, y'all. I'll probably watch that film. I'll probably talk about the film in the probably later on because this shit got me pissed off. I ain't gonna lie. Like yesterday, it was like it is what it is though. But like the more I just talk about it and see, it's like, bro, this is my team. This is my team. The team that ever since I came out the cooch has been put up on me. My team. And my team did me like this, though. Many people that came in my life, I did many things, but my allegiance to the Cowboys have never changed. That's true loyalty. And this is what been done to me. When people go ahead and do me wrong, I leave. But I can't do that to the Cowboys. And that's what and that's what pisses me off so much. Because no matter what this team do, I'm here. The Philly, y'all. That's so fucked up. Hey, because everybody, I love football, man. I love football. And this was the weakest year of football that I've ever seen all across the board from any team. I love football. Man. But all right, y'all. We'll probably be back a little later. We gone.